Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Why are we living in this world? Every human being, grown up at least. Because the animals and all, they are programmed, they do not bother how they live. They also pass through. And so many problems. Sometimes they may not get the food, feed. Even trees, they dry up for lack of, nobody is there to water them. See, wonderful sort of in life. Life has such a sort of vicissitudes, so many problems for every thing which has life. Plants, animals, different problems. See, there may be a lot of grass, pastures, but the tigers cannot they live on grass. It has to find a prey animal to feed on. See, like that, for human beings, how were they in the beginnings? Aborigines. They did not have anything to cover their... So, because they were feeling the cold in certain parts, the body is made like that, the anatomy, physiology, sciences we have developed, geriatrics now. Can you have prolonged life? As long as we want to live forever. That is how the demons were praying. And when God appeared before them, he said, I will not die for any cause. See, that was the prayer. For humans, what is the prayer? To live in peace without any problems. What will you, supposing somebody, can you say, I make me wantless without wants? Then you will die. So you have to desire. Without desire, there is no life. Desire something which is good. That is why Veda says, Atmodharanaya Jagadhitaya. See, you have to go like to see this binary principle is working from the time of creation. This sun, moon. See there, sun is so hot but moon gives that coolness. It is drying only from the sun. It's part of the thing. You should understand. As you grow, simply grow and die. See, some philosophy developed. What is the value of life? And of the achievement of life? Death? No. Says, Veda gives. Sariram siryate. It decays. Desirelessness, Buddha ran away, giving up his duties, dereliction of duties, abdication. So not a good thing. Veda doesn't pray. Chage naike amrutatva manasuhu. Amrutatvam means to live eternally. Amruta. Mruta is death. Amruta means eternity. Chage naikena, you sacrifice. Sun is living for 5 billion years. It is sacrificing. Daily billions of mass is burning out. But then what is happening to the sacrifice? It is promoting the greenery, photosynthesis, fruits, earth, pure water, purifying the dirty water puddles. So, whatever you sacrifice should be useful to the world. Otherwise, it is like pouring milk into the gutters. So, you give the milk to children. So, everything has a purpose. You have to desire good things in life. Otherwise, life has no meaning. People are living, crores of people have come and gone. The gurus are there, all thousands of gurus, a million gurus must have come and gone and lecturing. Without planting, if we are enjoying the mango fruit, how are they still there? Somebody has planted. Or the stone fell on the ground and then by nature it has grown. See how forests have grown. We see the Amazon, those forests, they say rainforests. Wonderful. Who created them all? Nature's cycle. Who created human beings? Nobody thinks. Now they gather and do some sort of things. But Veda clearly prescribed for life, Atmodharana Jagat Hitaya. At least educated people. Children don't bother. The small child, he waits for his father to come home. Immediately he says, what have you brought? Or whatever. See how as they grow, they try to understand, learn. So as an adult, grown up, adolescents, there are stages. So children cannot be punished because they do not know. They cannot differentiate what is good, what is bad, what is evil, what is merit. All this only as you grow. Don't harm others. Don't harm nature. Live not at cross purposes but in harmony. Why? Amrtatvam, Chaga, sacrifice. First Upanishad is also sacrifice. There is so much in the world God has created. The fruits, flowers, water, the air you breathe in. Otherwise, so maintaining good air, atmosphere. So these are these fundamental things you can write down. What you have to do to lead a comfortable, happy life. And how long? Extension, longevity. They are working out. And what will you do? Living and then accumulating. Lot of, and then having golden thrones, sitting on them. Whatever happened to the kings. They sat on huge golden thrones. I have seen Mysore Maharaja 350 kilos or 400 kilos. He sat and went. So we'll all go away. So what will you do in life? This should be taught daily. Every adult person, grown-up person should early morning pray. Let me do some good work which satisfies. The divine people are saints. They did not have anything for themselves. They say, if we do anything, it is only for your happiness, selfishness. What is selflessness? Is not that you have to sacrifice yourself totally. You have to live, maintain your body. That is why Veda says, maintain your body. This is the temple. See that the Lord within you is not inconvenienced or starved. Now they are doing fasting, doing all sorts of things, hurting themselves to please God. How? When he is seated here, you have to feed and maintain the body in good condition, good health. That is the first principle. So maintain your body with clean things and live peacefully. Do to others good things. Plant, promote the oxygen atmosphere which is sustaining life. If the oxygen is not there, all will die. As you go up in the hills, you have to carry the oxygen masks. So these are the simple secrets which should be understood, taught. Not these gossip lectures, blabbering. What is life? All speak truth. All these are wasting. And instead of planting trees all over, promoting the atmosphere and purifying, they purify. The elements, 5 elements we know, because they are there permanently from the creation to the end of the world, the 5 elements are there. Prithvyapas, Tejo, Vag, Prakashat. They are there, water, fire, space. They are all there. The beauty of it is they purify themselves. Water gets purified because the sun evaporates and then gives back. What are you doing? You take good food, and then what is the effect? Huh? This is one should think why we are living. If you cannot do any good work, there is also a solution. I am helpless. I cannot do anything. Chant Ram Ram. That is a vibration. Saints, Ramayana. Does it work? Yes. My grandfather lived for 100 years. He was an upasak. He used to sit quietly and pray for the good of the world. Noble thoughts. Veda says, Rigveda, Ano Bhadra Ruto Yantu Vishwata. See, these should be taught. These pseudo-intellectuals, they mug up, devour. What for? What is the outcome? If you take something, what is the outcome? You plant a thing, it grows and gives oxygen, fruits, flowers, scent. So live to a purpose. There is nothing like purposeless life. Everything has a purpose, even stones. So you can use them as steps. So why are they pouring away all precious materials, milk, honey, curds, put a stone and pour them over. That is why you earn the merit and demerit or sin. You suffer because of these sins. Whoever commits, it has a bad effect on the entire humanity. Good things, you grow a beautiful, then the wind carries the fragrance. Something, somewhere, you get is brought to you. So you grow something which is taken to the world. Good thoughts, that is what Veda says. Sit. Veda clearly opening says, Sarvetra santu sukhnah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve vadrani pasyantu makarsit dukkhabhag bhavet. If you understand the meaning, it will give you joy. See, good thoughts, noble thoughts give joy. More than anything else in life. You may not be able to do any good thing to anybody in this life, but send out this thought. That is what Veda says. We have brought out. This is a saint's book. Third volume is now coming out. Maybe it is a long thing, but for the last 2 or 3 years, I am spending only trying to give out these ideas, thoughts. Who seeks? Seek knowledge, you will get it. See, Bible also, there are few things. Otherwise, voluminous things are there. They are of no use. Sands, huge mountains of sand. Unless you utilize, he says, seek, you shall find. Knock, it shall be opened unto you. This is the spiritual aspect of life. Every soul is there, spiritual aspect, physical, spiritual, material and spiritual. So everything. Human beings are spiritual beings. And what is the spirit? Spirit is promoting peace, happiness. If you can build one hutment or tenement to a poor person, they are accumulating crores and crores. You see the crorpatis in India, what were they? They were beggars, slaves. The British took away. Whatever the zamindars, jagirdars I have seen as a council, the Nizam used to send his jagirdars, some farmer cut his crop and reaped. Immediately the fellow will come and take away half. So that was the life. Looting. How many are looting? Gandhiji felt the same way. These politicians are looters. They are looting the people because they are helpless. See how the farmer struggles. For 1 year I was a farmer. I cultivated my lands. Then I saw how bountiful, how the Lord works, nature works. We collect them. Give away as much. How much can you consume? Storing greed is killing people. And we are unhappy. The world is full of sorrow because they want to preserve their borders, their families, their houses, their... You see, how many kingdoms of 565 principalities, and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel pulled them up, and we are Indians now, union. Now, everyone is trying to have his own sort of properties, not one house, many houses. Why should you have? If you understand what is permanent, you will go away. If you really want to enjoy, be happy as a worthy human being, Veda says, Chagena kena amrtatva manasu. Ishavasyamidam sarvam yatkin tena chaktena bhunjidaha. These two principles should be taught to in every school, college, university, the assemblies. First thing in the morning, pray. Let me be useful to the world. You are not useful to yourself because you will grow old and die. As long as you live, try to be helpful. That's what Veda says. These things are not bothering people now. Earlier, as a child, we were taught these fundamental principles of sacrifice and how to find peace and happiness in life. So we enjoy. We live with such joy, happiness, bliss, beatitude. Makes your life worthy. And the Lord will be happy to see you live more, further. He gives you the earth. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram.